Saluting service and sacrifice. Tonight on Chris 6 News, remembering the 1.3 million men and women who gave their lives in service to our nation. From the quiet of Veterans Cemetery to the USS Lexington and across the coastal bend. Memorial Day news from your neighborhood. Chris 6 News starts right now. Thanks for joining us on this Memorial Day. I'm Suzanne Stevens. Andy Lascano has the night off. We begin at Veterans Cemetery, where each year 600 service men and women are laid to rest. It's a place of quiet honor and a powerful reminder of the cost of freedom. Neighbors gathered this morning to honor and remember those who have fallen in the line of duty. The ceremony included a roll call for those killed and missing in action. Veterans in attendance were also recognized for their service.
It's a special day for us as veterans and a special day for the United States of America.
So that we don't lose what our men have fought for, what we have fought for as Americans, and to really realize what freedom really means to us.
It's very important, and it's very important never to forget our veterans that have passed.
The ceremony was a powerful reminder of the lives already honored there. And now with a major expansion complete, the sacred ground is ready to serve even more heroes over the next 10 years. Michelle Hoffman has that part of the story.
The Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery's expansion project is officially complete. I'm Michelle Hoffman in your neighborhood with a look at the upgrades.
We need to make sure we have room for every single veteran and dependent that wants to come our way, our fallen. And in order to do so, we had to expand the cemetery.
The cemetery property spans 54 acres and now includes 3,100 pre-placed crypts and 1,200 columbarium niches, bringing the total burial capacity to more than 12,000. That's expected to meet demand for the next 10 years. Nueces County Veterans Services Officer J.J. De La Cerda tells me about 600 veterans and dependents are buried here each year. He adds they've seen a rise in Vietnam veteran burials compared to other generations.
I think it's due to the Agent Orange exposure, right? The toxins that they were exposed to. So that's a big factor at the cemetery. You know, we look at the trends, we look at what's going on and who's passing away, and then we adjust from there.
But it's not just about making space. The cemetery also got a major facelift with upgraded landscaping, improved irrigation, repaired roads, and a new automatic gate. It's now the first state or national cemetery in Texas to fully recognize the U.S. Space Force as an official service branch. The expansion was funded through over $9 million in federal grant money, along with $144,000 from the Texas Veterans Land Board. It's been in the works since 2023, and De La Cerda says they're already planning for what comes next.
We're actually in negotiation with our partners, our local partners here, and we're looking to do maybe 100 acres. We have 54 right now. We're looking to establish another 46 so that we have 100 acres for the next 100 years.
Now, the cemetery is open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. In your neighborhood from the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery, I'm Michelle Hoffman, Chris 6 News.
Another Memorial Day ceremony was held aboard the U.S. Lexington this afternoon. It was held on the Blue Ghost in partnership with Seaside Memorial Park. A wreath was tossed into the bay in memory of our fallen heroes, including the hundreds killed in action while serving on the USS Lexington.
Today is the day to remember the sacrifice of those who've gone before us, the people in the military, including the Navy, including on this ship, that have died in the service for their country. And that's really, they made that sacrifice for our freedoms. And today is what people should remember.
The event was free and open to the public. Well, the weather did its part for our Memorial Day tributes. Now Bill Alexander is going to do his. He joins us now to give us a preview of what we can expect the rest of the week. Hi, Bill.
Well, we got some changes coming up. You know, Suzanne, has been just uncomfortably hot over the weekend, but now we're easing into a situation where we've got increasing moisture, cloud cover, and rain chances. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Here on Doppler radar, what we're seeing is a few showers that traversed our northernmost counties and have set on apart, but there's a whole lot more to come. In fact, what we're looking at is slightly lower temperatures during the rest of the week. It kind of diminishes the heat stress, but also that strong onshore wind is going to abate just a little bit as well, beginning tomorrow and continuing through Friday. And then scattered numerous showers and thunderstorms could provide significant rain to the area. Right now, though, temperatures hovering from the middle 80s along the coastline to the middle 90s in the inland areas, and we're still looking at some uncomfortable heat index values, but we're also looking at a small craft advisory in effect until 7 p.m. Way up to the north, you've got some dangerous storms roaming, and we'll be seeing those storms coming down here for the rest of the week. We'll talk about those details in your full forecast.
Thanks, Bill. All that wind and sun has set the scene for dozens of American flags placed along the road in Portland. The Memorial Day tribute was set up by Portland's Chamber of Commerce. The flags are set up along Buddy Gannam Drive with the help from the city's Rotary Club. In Aransas Pass, a solemn tribute stands in the heart of the city, honoring those who served and those who never came home. VFW Post 2932 honored those who made the ultimate sacrifice at Veterans Memorial Park today. Neighborhood News reporter Adam Beam spoke with some attendees about what today means to them.
See their names etched on the stone there. You need to reflect on that a little bit and give the thanks to that person and respect.
For those in attendance, the event ended with complimentary food and beverages. From honoring sacrifice to confronting heartbreaking loss in the same community. Police say 2 people were killed early this morning in a rollover accident on Highway 361. It happened just before 3 a.m. and shut down ferry operations for 5 hours. Police say a man driving a pickup hit a car that was parked on the side of the road. That impact caused the truck to roll over, killing the driver and a female passenger. A third woman inside the truck was taken to an area hospital, but her condition is unknown at this time. The driver of the car that was on the side of the road was arrested on suspicion of DWI. In state news, the Texas House has passed a bill requiring public classrooms to display the 10 Commandments. If signed into law, 16 by 20-inch displays would be required in classrooms by September 1st. Supporters argue the 10 Commandments are foundational to American education and moral values. Opponents worry the bill violates separation of church and state.
In my family, we don't have a problem with it being posted because that's something we strive for, you know. But then we don't want to step on anybody else's toes. Maybe their set of religious rules don't per se follow that.
The bill heads back to the Senate before heading to Governor Abbott's desk for final approval. Thanks for spending your Memorial Day with us. Coming up on Chris 6 News, your holiday gas prices and traffic report straight ahead.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
For the second year in a row, Burn Pits 360 is using designer luxury bags to help military veterans. I'm Stephanie Molina, your neighborhood news reporter in Robstown, talking with the organization about a fundraiser to help change the lives of those who have served and protected our country. Burn Pits 360 is a nonprofit organization aimed at helping veterans exposed to toxic chemicals while serving and to help them transition into civilian life.
It's very personal to us because my husband served in both roles, the state and our nation. And so really the mission is, again, to educate, advocate, and empower them with every tool they can think of.
Burn Pits 360's reach touches veterans all over the country. Notably, the organization played a role in the passage of the PACT Act, which gives some veterans more benefits after exposure to burn pits. The Help for Veterans Executive Director Rosie Torres says is personal.
So this is called the Captain Leroy Torres Warrior Support Center, and we offer things throughout the year like Haircuts for Heroes, Chick-fil-A feeds them, a Christmas program, Call Hope for Heroes.
Ronnie Garza often volunteers at the center in Robstown. As a veteran himself, he tells me his health was declining and he needed to take unpaid medical leave from work to handle more veterans' affair appointments.
This was about the time frame Christmas was coming around, so it was a struggle. As a father, you feel like you're failing your family, and then that pride issue comes from the military, right? So I didn't want to look for help.
That's when Rosie and her husband Leroy stepped in to help. Both put Ronnie in touch with the team at Burn Pits 360.
It meant a lot to me. It took that stress out of me, off of my shoulders, and because of that, they were able to, again, the kids were able to get their presents.
Burn Pits 360 is holding another luxury designer-backed fundraiser to continue its mission of helping veterans like Ronnie.
It's a fun day. People get to hear about what we do, who we are, get to meet some veterans in our own community, and then have a chance at winning a bag and taking it home with them.
The fundraiser brought in $30,000 last year. The organization hopes to raise that, if not more, this year. Burn Pits 360 has scheduled the event June 7th at the Holiday Inn Marina. The doors open at 1 p.m. In Robstown, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Stephanie Molina, Chris 6 News.
From bags that help get veterans over the hump to the very best prices at the pump. Let's swing it over to Brian Hoffman with a look at gas prices in your neighborhood.
Well, it's that time again, folks. I'm tracking those gas prices all around the Coastal Bend and across the country to save you that extra little bit of scratch that we could all use nowadays. Starting off, we'll look at the national average. According to Gas Buddy, a gallon of gas will cost you $3.13 nationwide. That's actually down 6 cents since Friday. As for the Lone Star State, doing a bit better, $2.71, and that is also down 6 cents since Friday. We can always do better here in the Coastal Bend, right? All right, so third and second place are actually tied up for the lowest price, sitting at $2.54. That's at Exxon and SPID in Greenwood and the Valero on Ayers and Gullahar. First place goes to the 7-Eleven on Saratoga and Crosstown. That's $2.49. That's been the winner for a little while now. For our Portland friends, they actually have prices cheaper than Corpus for the first time since I've been tracking these prices. That is sitting at $2.39 at the Murphy USA on Broadway. That's right there next to the Walmart. And if you're out on the island, it looks like the price for the cheapest gas is sitting at two different locations. It's $2.74 at the Circle K on Aquarius and the Valero on Whitecap. But if you're able to find any cheaper prices than these, you might want to stop and fill up.
Now that you've got your prices, let's take a look at your holiday traffic with Bill Alexander.
Hey folks, we hit the peak of rush hour and you're looking west on SPID at moderate to heavy traffic. It's a little hazy out there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening across the area. You do have some wet pavement, but it's way northeast of us. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Harbor Bridge, and in both directions, you're looking pretty good right now. How about in the downtown area? Also, because of the holiday, it's looking really good right now. And the kids are out of school, so only no school slowdowns on SPID or on Saratoga. Going into the Midtown, more of the same, a little bit of stop and go there in the construction area on Everhart, but you go out to the JFK Causeway, and actually it was tied up earlier. It's looking good now. Your forecast is next. Hey folks, meteorologist Bill Alexander. Here's that live look from the Matthews CCAC weather camera located out on Snoopy's on the island. We're looking to the west-southwest across Laguna Madre. You can see the scattered or broken clouds out there. It's a little bit of that haziness associated with the high amount of water volume in the atmosphere, but no precipitation, at least not right now. You are looking at severe storms in the hill country between Mason and Menard down south of Eden and towards the Junction area. Those are tornadic storms, but around here, it's all quiet, at least for now. So take a look at what we saw today. A low of 80 degrees this morning, 93 this afternoon. Both those well off the records, but also no rain, and we're 3.38 inches below normal for the year. So let's take a look at the big picture here. Across the Lone Star State, yeah, there is a front kind of meandering halfway across the state, and it's been the impetus for all the severe storms that have been erupting the last 36 hours. But you got 70s over the northern half of the state and 80s and 90s elsewhere. In fact, across our neck of the woods, triple digits out west. Freer and out towards Cotulla, over 100 degrees. Generally in the 90s elsewhere, except along the immediate coastline. But the dew points, that's a whole different story. We're looking at very high dew points from the middle to upper 70s, which makes it quite uncomfortable out there. And so you're seeing heat index values between 105 and 111 in many of these areas, except along the immediate coastline. Look at the outflow boundary just north of Three Rivers. That's where that thunderstorm complex is introducing the colder air. You can see a dramatic difference in that contour up there. So let's go ahead and take a look at your Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network, where we are looking up close and personal in your neighborhood. And what we're seeing in Rockport, mid to upper 80s, quite warm for the coastal areas there. And we're looking at mid 80s to around 90 degrees on the south side of Corpus Christi. Out towards Beeville, we've got upper 80s to lower 90s. And when you look at the winds, well, they've been pretty strong today, 20, 25, 26 miles an hour with higher gusts. Yeah, that's what's keeping that south-southeasterly wind coming in here and elevating our temperatures. Or overnight tonight, only into the middle 70s to lower 80s once again. And then tomorrow, got a bit more cloud cover out there and maybe even a little bit of rain out there. So you're looking at upper 80s to lower 90s, and that's going to be pretty much it. And so the heat index value is not going to be as big a penalty tomorrow and on into midweek because of the increased opportunity for rainfall. But if you're going out to the coastal waters tomorrow, it's still going to be mostly sunny. It'll be breezy. A high in the middle 80s, water temperature at 86 degrees with a southeast wind at 10 to 15, gusting to 20 knots. You can expect slightly choppy to occasionally choppy bays, 4 to 6 foot seas, and a low rip current risk. But look at this over the next couple of days. Clusters of thunderstorms late tonight, early tomorrow morning, traversing the area. You can see this is in high resolution, but the biggest one will be on Wednesday as this comes roaring across here in the early morning hours. A big complex of storms anticipated with this upper level disturbance here, and that will be bringing significant rainfall. In fact, let's quantify that for you. See the storms off to the north here. Watch this happen as you go through Wednesday and piling up 3, 4, 5 inches plus along the coastline. If that bears out, it's really going to be significant. Right now, we're looking at severe outlook for tonight, marginal risk across our northern counties. And if you get into tomorrow, well, you up to a slight risk. That's getting pretty significant, and even a risk of some heavy rain coming in here. So be prepared for that. If that's not enough, Invest 90E has a 90% chance of becoming a tropical cyclone in the eastern Pacific during the next week. Here's your 7-day forecast. Thunderstorms Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even on Saturday.
Is the economy making you want to pull out your hair because you can't even afford to cut it? I'm Michaela Chavez, your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter on the South Side. Beauty schools are offering the kindest and cheapest cuts of all. So you can look like $1 million without spending $1 million.
They want to make people feel beautiful and feel good about themselves.
Kelsey Weideman and other young ladies at Bella Beauty School are offering all kinds of services they've been learning.
Haircuts, hair color, nails, facials, waxing.
To neighbors in Corpus Christi,
We're going to cut a lot of this off then.
for half the price or less.
They like the prices here for what they're getting a salon quality experience.
I spoke with one of my coworkers and we shared how much we spend on our self-care and how often. Depending on where you go, we sometimes spend about $100 to $300 every 3 months on haircuts, a change of color, touch-ups, you name it. As for nail care, a manicure and pedicure anywhere usually costs about $90 and up. Now let's compare that to Bella Beauty School.
The waxing, anywhere out there, it's about $15 or more. We charge $8.
Their posted prices show that a manicure and pedicure start at $20, about 1/5 of the cost at a salon. Haircuts start at just $10. The most expensive service are for those wanting high and low lights. And even then, it's less than $70, half the price or less than at a salon. So why the less expensive prices?
We are technically professionals, but we don't have that full license just yet.
Although the work they do might take a little longer than at a salon, if you have the spare time on your hands, it's a less expensive alternative.
Yes, we are students. Yes, we can make mistakes, but we do have the teachers here that can correct them and can fix them all of the time.
Seniors also get discounts on Tuesdays, but if you're lucky, they might find you before you find them.
We're handing out vouchers for free haircuts, free manicures, pedicures, stuff like that.
Because self-care shouldn't have to be a luxury.
Our programs are made to be accessible to everyone, regardless of their budget.
Bella
Bella Beauty School is open to the public Tuesday through Saturdays, weekdays starting at 9, Saturdays at 8. On the South Side, I'm your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter Michaela Chavez, Chris 6 News.
From fresh looks to some fresh air, it's a beautiful Memorial Day in the Coastal Bend from all angles. We'll be right back with a look at your 7-day forecast.
Watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back to Chris 6 News at 5. Memorial Day is almost over, but we've got a full week ahead of us. Loving the tie, by the way. I love the tie.
Oh, thank you. I bring it out for special occasions.
Very good.
This is one of them where we honor the people that didn't come home.
Yeah.
So you've been enduring all the heat and humidity all through the weekend. That's going to take a back seat the next few days for an opportunity for significant rain and some catch-up rain. In fact, overnight tonight, you might even see some late night, early morning showers and thunderstorms in the area. Other than that, yeah, still warm and humid out there, but we do have that significant change, especially Tuesday night into Wednesday when you can get heavy torrential rain in here, and that be off and on right on through Saturday.
Well, we need the rain, so
we do need the rain.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Bill. That's all the time now we have. Thanks for spending your evening with us as we remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Have a good night. We'll see you at 6.